Hello everyone, my name is Pinup Miami, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a flower headpiece. And this one is going to be a little different because I really want to make it a little more upscale than the past hair pieces I've shown you guys how to make. So for today, we're going to actually start off with a base. But before we get started, just like every week, I like to do a little show and tell. And for today's little show and tell, sometimes it's something vintage, sometimes something super cool. So I think today's is pretty neat, and I don't think a lot of you have seen it before. I just wanted to show you guys a cool purse. Isn't this adorable? I mean, it's been called creepy before, but it's like a little coconut purse, right? And it's made out of a coconut shell. Oh, I don't know what's happening at the neighbors, but it's a little coconut shell, and it has a little pearl. Oh, Roxy, it's okay. It's a little pearl. I don't know. I just heard a bang next door, and so did the dog. So back to my little purse. She has a little pearl as a nose, this hand-painted eyes. I just love the eyes and the lips, and then a little hair. This is the second one that I own. But I like this one because she's a little chubby, a little round coconut. And let me know if you guys have seen something like this before. Let me open her up for you. Hello, Maximo. Hey, so it's like a little elastic. And then it's just lined with a fabric. You can't really see it. It's the same color as a coconut. And then you see the coconut inside. It's so neat. Now, does your phone fit in here? See, somebody's asking. The answer is no. But I mean, she is cute though. All right. All right, so let's put her away and let's get started with today's tutorial. Now, today's video was sponsored by Arte Luna Millinery. You know, last week I showed you the purse that she hand painted. Well, she donated 2 full garbage bags of hair flowers. So it's only natural. I mean, I've never seen so many hair flowers in a bag. I got 2 full bags of these. So thank you, Vivian. You'll see it put into good use today. All right. And so you're gonna need hair flowers. You could select whatever hair color that you're looking to put on. We're gonna use this base that you can get it off Amazon. You're gonna need hot glue with hot glue sticks, which I don't know where my hot glue sticks are, but we'll find them. You're going to need a little felt, could be whatever color. And then you're going to need a headband if you want, or a clip. Now, miscellaneous is bedazzling. Ooh. I also have a few pink rhinestones that I'm going to put on a few pink flowers. So we have that and the E600 glue or Gorilla Glue. You know where my hot glue stick glue is? No, my glue sticks. Check. I think I left them in my room. Thank you, Tammy. Round of applause for Tim. All right. So to start off, the base. Now, this base is super neat because you could sew in a headband. So before you start doing anything, you could sew in a headband. That way it stays more securely onto your head. You see how big this is? I really like the shape to give it more of that Kentucky Derby kind of vibe. You know? Lost the glue stick. I feel like glue sticks have a legs of their own. It's okay. Well, we need the glue stick, so give me one moment. No. I found them. Sorry, little delay. I was getting a little nervous that I lost the glue stick. They were under my chair, of course. All right, so we're gonna use this base, and I am not gonna put any base because you could add that later. I usually like to use a bobby pin. I'm gonna show you. Since these have little holes and we're not gonna really cover them, you can literally just dive, you know, push it in to your hat, and it gives it a much cleaner, secure fit. You just need like 2 or 3 to balance it off. So that's the benefit of using something like this. It gives it a more glamorous look, more volume, and it's easier to like customize on how you put it on your head, because I hate headbands. Some people love headbands. Some people will hot glue like clips onto the bottom, or what I like to do is just use bobby pins and pin them right in. You see, it just goes right in. So different methods. Video lagging. Is it better now? Let me know. All right. So we're first going to create the base to put our hair flowers on, because if we put the glue right on top of this base, it's just going to seep right in and it's going to create this bumpiness under. So that's where our felt comes in. So we're literally just going to take our scissors and cut it. We're just going to cover the circle. These could be found on Amazon. Now, they're never on Prime, so you can't get it in 2 days. So if you need something in a hurry, these are not it. So I'm just going to put this over and just cut around in a circle here. You're just going to cut. And I'm doing white because I want the base to be white. You could do it green. I'm going for white, pink, and blue. So I'm just holding it down and cutting. I can't really show this very well. That's the magic of live streaming. You never know, like maybe it was the neighbor's thud that we heard in the beginning of the live that makes my video choppy. All right, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, we're going to put flowers on it. We just want to create a nice base to let it flow. So we're going to cover that up and hot glue it. Now we're just going to hot glue around the circle. So, because again, we don't want to have glue everywhere in the bottom, because then it's going to, if it starts getting hot, it's going to get attached to our hair. And I mean, who really wants hot glue on their hair? Not I. All right, so let's put that down. Whoop. See, and I burned myself already. Now, I do have little glue sticks, like little finger savers that you put. I'm going a little wild today. All right. Hello, Allie. Let me see. I think where it's choppy, it's on Instagram. But we'll see. All right, so while we have that base set up, we're going to go into our bag of goodies, and you're going to come out with, you know, flowers that we could use. So we're going to go with pink, teal. Let's go with, you know, I like these. Let's take this long thing out. Let's dig in here. Let's dig in here. Oh, there's a little bit of everything in here. All right. So we're going to use, this is more peachy. Oh, here we go. I like this little orchid. Okay, these are perfect. They're pink. And then let's get something. Oh, these flowers are attacking me. All right. And then let's find a little white. Let's have some differences here. Another thing, when you do a hair flower, you don't want the same consistency for everything, because then it's just going to be very bland. You want dimension, you know? Oh, I like this one. All right. We got good choices here. Does this match? And then making sure that the color scheme works together. You don't really want it to be oh, you're watching it on YouTube and it's still choppy? No, don't tell me that. Let me see something here. All right. Let me know if now. I think I figured it out. All right. So we're going to get these flowers and we still have room for more. So we're going to go with this. What do you think? I like this little color scheme. Very perfect for spring. Perfecto. So the first thing we're going to do is take out a few leaves. I love putting leaves on the base. And then if you want to add more later, you can. But basically, think about it. If you don't have greenery with your flower, it's going to be a little off. So I'm just going to yank or cut. Probably cut. These flowers don't have thorns, but with my luck, I would be cutting myself. We're going to take all these off. And always try to cut some of these flowers, depending on where you get them. They do have like a little indentation that you could just go back and forth and it'll come right off. I just hit it with the scissor a little bit so it could just make it easier to just come off. Let's take out this flower. So we're just going to be discombobulating all these flowers. Literally breaking them apart. I'll show you now what it looks like. So basically, we just chopped off all the leaves. And I'm going to chop off some more leaves because they look different. They're a little more lighter in color. Now, I might not use it all, but it's easier to also store when you've already cut up everything, which is probably what I will do with the big bag. All right. So we're going to start off with just attaching leaves on one side. Just like on the corner. Right now, it just looks like I'm making a salad, basically. So I'm just going to do 3 leaves for now. Really putting it up on the top. Oh, yeah. Back. So I'm going to be putting it on the rim over here. Let's see. Hey. Oh, it's not random. Feel free to ask. There's no dates yet for Rockabillaque 2025 in Florida. Right now, the only dates are Charleston. But as soon as those dates are available, they'll be up on the Rockabillaque Facebook page. And yeah. But at the moment, there is not a date. But hopefully soon, so we can all be planning, especially if you're coming from out of town. I feel like that's really helpful to know. You're welcome. All right, so we're just gonna, any question is good. If I don't have the answer, it's like I tell you. All right, so I'm just gonna do 3. Now, if you have flowers, because I've seen people make hair flowers and then their flowers or leaves are like crooked or crumbled, you have to take the time to steam them a little bit because sometimes, you know, they do get crumbled in a bag or however you have them stored. So a good tip is to like, see, I'll probably steam this after I'm done because some of them have been a little crumbled. But I don't have room in this little room to bring my steamer out. If you guys watched my fixing hats video, yeah, that was a little mission. It's all movie magic here. It looks like I have so much space, but I don't. It's movie magic, people. Movie magic. All right, so we're putting this right now. It's just gonna look like a weird little contraption right now. Just gonna make sure that cools. All right. Now we're gonna go in with the base of flowers. Let's see here. So we're gonna do the same thing we just did with the leaves, is cutting up all the flowers. But with these flowers, you have to be careful. If you buy flowers at the Dollar Tree, for example, they're gonna be really wimpy, meaning that like the base, once I pulled it like I did right now, it's gonna start coming apart. Yeah. And for any types of flowers, they're gonna have this little like beaky, like little thing. So try to cut it as close as possible without breaking it apart. Again, if you're using the dollar store ones, be careful when you do that because, like I said, you're gonna discombobulate the flower. Oh, I like these leaves. I'm gonna put one of these too. I didn't see this one before, or maybe I did and I just forgot it. All right, let's take out all of these. Maybe not all of them. 3 of those. 2 of those. And this one. Oh, I just cracked something. There you go. And then 2 of these, like pink, light pink, purple one. All right. So I really like this green one that we found here. No, it looks like a lettuce on her. It looks like a lettuce. Let's not do that one right now. All right, so now I'm going to go around and add these flowers. I'm going to go, so before we glue, let's alternate them and see, you know, what works, what doesn't work. See how the vision is coming together? Now maybe this purple one. Now I'm going to try, I'm just laying them in here right now and balancing them, but I really want them to all come from the center. And then you see how adding that greenery in this section really helps. So we'll just add it after, wherever we're missing. I feel like right now, this is when it comes, creativity comes to play. You have to be able to just put it how you want it to come out. I feel like right now we have too many of the same type of flower. So let's dig for something a little different to add dimension. Let's see. Hold on. I'm digging into the goodie bag. Yellow is springy. Yeah. All right. Let's just keep it looking. I want like a hot pinkish. Let's see if this flows. What do you guys think about this? Yes. All right, so let's take off all the flowers. So as you saw, if you have them all the same, they're just going to look very commercialized, I guess. Like no character. So we're going to start off with putting that right there. Let's cut the little backing, as I've mentioned before, because that's, you don't want to create that extra kind of gap when you're putting the hot glue. And I need to refuel all my hot glue. Maybe this year is the year I invest in like a wireless glue gun. Heavy duty. I think that'll be fun. All right, first flower on. We're going to put it right on the felt and then hold it down until it cools. And you see how I'm able to hold it in the bottom because we put that felt. If we didn't have that felt in the bottom, the glue would go seeping through these little holes. And then you have like unnecessary texture that you don't want. Right now, we just have glue around here. Yeah, just a little trick from experience. You really don't want that. All right, so then we're going to add 2 of these pink ones, or lighter pink, right really close to these. And we're really going to build that out. When you glue stuff and make any headpieces, always have a purpose. That's how I see things. I already chopped these off. And you're just going to bring it right there. Really creating that purposeful flowering. You see? And if you don't like a leaf, like this one is a little too out there, you could just, what do you call it when you like trim trees? I forgot the word. When you trim a tree. I'm gonna, there's a word for that. All right. So then I'm just gonna cut this one off because I feel like that's a little too much in the way. Right at the base if you do something like that. If not, you're gonna see like a very blunt cut. And there we go. So much better. Then we're going to go in with another pink, just like this one, to create that symmetry, at least right there. Let's cut off the bottom. And attach the glue right on here. Now, if you have like like a really heavy duty glue stick, and this is plastic, you know, it's going to melt. So just keep that in mind to, within reason, if there's like settings on your glue gun, but this one's like a normal glue gun. So you see now we have this. And I really like how this will come out in the top like this. And this shape is just beautiful. I feel like it gives it that kind of finished look in the back. And a little attitude, you know. You could even tie, there's so many ways you can put this on. A ribbon, like I said, I personally like I said, I like using the bobby pins to just keep it close to the head. And I'm really trying to keep things in the center because I want to see that beautiful detail around this fascinator base. So now we're going to go in with a blue. Come on. I'm scaring my dog. I want to break up that color a little bit and hide a little bit of blue right there in the center. It's like a little ungrown bud. I will just put that one there. We're literally having a garden on our heads today. So since this one's going to be like hugged, really hidden between these two, make sure, again, to put the glue on the base. And then move the flowers to the side and just stick it in the middle and hold the bottom. And then it's a lot of holding. But you see that blue breaks up the colors that we're doing on the top. And then you could try it on and see how you're liking it. This is perfect for spring. So we're going to go in with these light pinkish colors and really bring it closer. Oh, let me see how I want to do this one. Let's start with the yellow. Again, let's just go down the middle, breaking this color pattern. That's too much. Hold on, it's all about playing around. I want to keep going with the pink. Because think about it, when it puts on your head, you really want those colors to pop. Yes, it is springtime, Bernie. What do you think about these, Bernie? Do you like it so far? Hold on. I really want to try a different approach here. See, this flower is beautiful. It's just broken. If I had like, if you ever have something like this, that you have a beautiful piece that you lost the center for, you could get like an old brooch or an old clothing button if you sew or collect old things, because you could just put like a nice brooch in it. So that would be nice to do. But oh, that's cute. Hold on. I like this. I'm gonna put this aside really quick. All right. No. I'm trying to find another color that will work right there in the center. See, like something like this won't work because we're going with the, well, you know what? Yes, it does. I think this is what I wanted for the front, because I really want the front to have, you know, that. Yeah, we're putting that one there. And it has that pink in the center. So we're going to cut the back here. And then this one's a little interesting because it has like a very deep base, but we're going to tuck it right on this one right here. And hold it while it cools. Yeah, that one really makes it pop and will really bring it to fruition. And just mess around with the leaves. They really want this one to flourish. There you go. Actually, now that I see it, I don't like it anymore. I'm not liking it. And it broke. Rest in peace, flower. All right, we're going to go back with the pink idea. See how that one would look there. Yeah, that's better. So let's cut the base in the back. I'm sure this has like a different name, but I'm calling it a back. Oh, Melinda's here. I always feel like it's a great live when Melinda's here. I'm doing some bedazzling on these, so I don't know. Every time I bedazzle now, I think of you. I'm gonna bedazzle some shoes for this Saturday. I'll be attending a like Frock Tales, which is a gathering of people that sew, so people make their own outfits, and there's a party. I think it's a reason just to like spend money on more fabric, but None of these ladies have proved me wrong. So yeah, we got that pink going on there. It looks like the perfect Easter basket there. And then here's where I think I'm going to put, I just wish it was a, well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's put that yellow. Yeah, so Melinda, we have this base that I got on Amazon. We added a felt, and now it's the, I was saying that it's best to just put a felt, so if not, the glue is going to come right through. And then you could put a headband if you want, or a bandana, not a bandana, headband, or a pin curl clip, and makes it way easier. So we're going to add this pop of yellow because, you know, I feel like these are the spring colors. Yeah. So let's cut the back here, the little stem. And then more refill on the, when I say refilling the hot glue gun, I feel like when you play a video game and you're like a shooter, and you know, in the arcade when you have to shoot off screen, I think it's, what is the game called? Crisis? Time Crisis? Oh no, Evil Dead. No, something with zombies. I'm pretty sure my boyfriend will answer in the comments what it is. It's at every arcade. Time Crisis, but then there's one that has like, there's so many different versions of them. All right, so we're gonna put that there. It's coming out like a cute, you see, like it's cohesive, but not too cohesive, right? So I'm gonna go in and prune, that's the word. Remove anything that I want to like tuck away, or, you know, like this one is a little too high up, so I'm gonna push it in. Yeah, just like that. So now that I know I want to push it in, I'm gonna apply a little glue in the middle there, just so when I push it down, it stays down. Oh no, I don't want to cancel. What's up, Ruby? House of the Dead. Yes, it's called House of the Dead. It's a great video game. So see, now we pushed it down. We have that like beautiful dimension there. And then we have still that silhouette from the hat. Right? Now, we're going to add little details from leaves to small flowers. So we're going to use these little leaves and see where we could place them, just to break up the colors and add a little bit more vitality to them. So if you see the green there, that's how I'm going to be wearing the hat. I'm going to attach the leaves facing the same direction as the top to give it that nice little like swoop effect. If that makes sense. So I'm just going to attach in between by gluing. Right there in between. And press down. You see, it adds that little pop of color right there. And we're just going to go in and put in a few between. I'll probably do like, is anybody here that's watching going to a Dapper Day next weekend? Would love to know. You're brave with that hot glue gun. Yeah, I'm putting it close to my mouth. I'm going to attach one. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, one little more. Well, I'm trying to be on camera. See, that one's too strong. I'm trying to be on camera and be proficient, you know, and show all the steps without being off camera. So let me know if you guys are going to be on Dapper Day next weekend. It's a meetup, an unofficial meetup at Disney World, where people go dress dapper to the parks. Yeah. All right, so you see it's adding a little bit of greenery going like this, really gives it that little swooping effect. That one might have been a little too big, but go big or go home, right, guys? Go big or go home. All right. And then you could also wear it, like if you ever want to wear it on the other side. But I just love this little swoop in the back. Give it that up. All right, remove any of these little glue web secretions. Now I'm going to add a little bit of these. We're going all out here today, guys. So I'm gonna add a little bit of these little flowers in little spots just to add a pop of color. And again, add to that dimension. I am gonna leave the sticks on these because that will help with the glue placement since they're so small and I want them to be seen. So I'm gonna cover this area with glue all over. Because again, they're not gonna be flat on the bottom. They're gonna be like snuck in there. And then just hold it in. And you see like that little pop, like I feel like it's a poof. I'm gonna add 2 more. And I think I'm gonna add one to the other side as well. Right there. Yeah. You see, little details make such a difference, be it in life, be it in a hair flower, in a pinup contest. All right, so I'm going to attach that right there. Oh, I guess if you are going to Viva, you're not going to Dapper Day. It's either one or the other, the same weekend. All right, so a little pop of color, see? And then I'm going to add one in the center. Let's add one. Add one in the front center, right there hidden. Or, yeah, one of the center. Just come on. Hold it down. Oh, one thing I do want to try is like colored glue stick glue for like activities. See how that works. All right, so now I'm gonna add one more type of flower. Again, it's coming out really cute with a nice like Easter, not Easter, Easter's already over, but like a Sunday dress. This is perfect for brunch, a tea party. Just love it. Let's see. I just went to saw Madonna in Tampa with Tamara. Oh, great crew to go with. And it's Madonna. You know, talking about, well, how was the concert? Let me know. Well, you say it was great. Well, you didn't say your opinion. How was the concert? I would love to know. I have a funny story. I'll tell you guys. You know, you didn't ask, but one time when I was in college, I was really obsessed with the Confessions on the Dance Floor album by Madonna. That was like my favorite album of Madonna. I think it's because I played it a lot. But I bought tickets on Ticketmaster, and I was like, oh, when I come down for the Thanksgiving break, I'll go to the concert. So I used my money to go to the concert. And when I came down, I even had the tickets mailed to my house. That's when Ticketmaster still did like those tickets, and I used to save them. So when I went back home from college for the the Thanksgiving break, I saw my Ticketmaster ticket in the mail, and it was like in Chinese. And I called Ticketmaster, and I'm like, yo, my tickets, my seat doesn't exist, and I bought it. I have the receipt, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, their system glitched. So luckily, yeah, I bought tickets to go by myself, okay? I love doing things by myself. And so when I went to the concert, the Ticketmaster rep was like, oh, we're sorry something happened when you bought your ticket, but we're going to meet you the day of the concert. Just come an hour early, and we'll give you other tickets. So, I mean, I didn't care because, like, I was a college student. Well, I'm still not gonna pay for like front row tickets, but they hooked it up with tickets in like the skybox at the Pro Player Stadium, or right now it's called Hard Rock Stadium. And it was the coolest seats. They gave me a Madonna t-shirt. There was free food. I was with like very bougie people up in the skyboxes. It was my favorite concert experience. But I did not know that Madonna starts all her concerts late. I don't know if she still does, because back then I was literally since I got there an hour early and then she started like an hour and a half late. It was like felt like forever that this concert started. So I'd love to know if you went to her concert, did she start on time? Because she wasn't on time for mine. All right, so now I got these pieces. These are super interesting, and I thought it'd be fun since they have like dimension, like adding them to pop out. I'm just gonna add 2. Yeah, that's gonna be cute. We'll add one there, add a little 3D factor. So we're gonna glue the base here and just stick it in between all of those. Now be careful when you're gluing this, because you're literally putting it in air, like, and then you're gonna stick it in there. Or maybe Madonna started on time because there's clones. Just kidding. Oh yeah, she was late, 10:15, but she but ended up at 1 a.m. I'm guessing it's 1 a.m. Great girls' night. Ooh, a speakeasy. You know, in Tampa, since you said Tampa, I took my boyfriend to a speakeasy that it's at a soup company, and then it's upstairs. It's like a kava bar, very Halloween themed. It's still there from last time I went. Super cool. What speakeasy did you go to? All right, so I'm gonna apply this one on the other side. Oh yeah, just like that. And then I think we're done with the flower placements. Attach that there. And then we're gonna put this. And see, like sometimes you never know where you're gonna find in your stash of flowers. Or, you know, you could look at Pinterest and items like that. But look at that. Literally a work of art. And then I really do love this curve on the hat, you know, to give it that, you know, you could wear it closer. Yeah, that's how I would wear it, like that, to make it pop up. And if you love butterflies, I've seen people add like little butterflies on them. Yeah. Now, the one other thing that I want to add here is a little bedazzling on the pinks. Because I don't have any other color. So I wish I had other colors, but I don't have other colors. I don't have E600 right now, but I'm going to be using Gorilla Clear Glue Gel. I'm just going to pour some on a little old, it still smells as bad as E600. But it's Gorilla Glue, so I'll never forget when TikTok was first starting out and there was like that lady that used Gorilla Glue to glue down her wig. And then she like tried to sue, and I'm like, lady, everyone knows not to use that. All right. So a little bedazzling just on the pink will give it this like nice flash when lights go a bagel shop storefront. Oh. And was there a theme to this speakeasy? Love to know. I'm gonna add a little bedazzling to these 2 on the side. So basically just get on, I like these little sticks from Amazon. It has a wax side, and then I apply the glue with this side and then pick up the rhinestone here and just glue. Or fail. Let's try to see. So apply the glue. I'm going to apply a few dots here. Can't even see. And then grab the gem or rhinestone with the waxy side. This really adds a small detail. But when your flower is in the sun, don't think you could see it on camera. You have all the attention when you go out. I feel like I put glue somewhere else and I forgot. Yeah, I'm just going to apply just a little bit. I don't want to bedazzle it too much. I just want it to glisten in the sun. And like I said, this is optional. You don't have to have bedazzling, but you see the little, you can see the little pink rhinestones right there. I'm just adding a few. Adding a little bit of spice. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just dropping little glue dots. I'm going to go per petal. So the glue's not going to dry. If you have a little needle, if you bedazzle a lot, you probably have a little needle that's probably easier to apply the glue. So I'm just going in. Jekyll too. Oh, I like that. Jekyll. Well, I don't know. The first thing I thought of with Jekyll is Epic Universe, that Universal Studios is opening a new theme park. They're gonna have Monsterland, and honestly, that's gonna be epic. Like, I love like the classic monsters. I hope that they don't like reinvent them. I hope they keep it like classic monsters, so that way you have Universal Studios for Halloween Horror Nights, and then you have like the classic monster world, and hopefully like they bring back those decorations they had at that cafe. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Universal Studios like that, but yeah, look at how cute that's looking with all these little rhinestones. You can see the shimmer. We're gonna add a little bit more. Try to see if we can get this done in 1 hour. Yeah, it's called Dark Universe. They're already like, if you look up pictures of like their buildings for Epic Universe, they have a ride that's gonna be like a classic monster ride, like their Harry Potter castle ride. This is all alleged, okay? I just watched too many alleged podcasters. Hold on. Ooh, I picked up a black one. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna add it to those. Just a little detail that you could even see a shimmer on camera here on this. Yeah, that's really nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna put it on my head. And now, of course, all my bobby pins are somewhere else in this world. Oh, I had this to... orchids don't match on this one. All right, I just need one more bobby pin. Or we could... yeah. And like I said, like if right now I decide to give this to someone, I could literally use a needle to sew and sew a headband, you know, and then just put it on. But I really want to try this on. Here we go. Is that the same bobby pin I had in my hand? Oh, there you go. No, I feel like bobby pins are always disappearing. And like little scrunchies. All right, well, let's see if I can do it with just one bobby pin. So basically, since this has little holes, we could just bobby pin this in. This is perfect for like the flower and garden for Dapper Day if you're going. Okay, so one bobby pin was able to hold it. So I don't know, I can't move back. Let me go down so you can see the final result of the hat. I really love wearing my hats tilted forward a little bit on the forehead. It's really standing out because of my roots. But if you ignore the roots, you see that beautiful detail going up in the back. And I just really love having this base and the little pops of color, and even the little 3D goes with the movements. This was a little spring dress, little Sunday dress. You could go out with the girls. You could really glam it up. And if you see those little rhinestones just shimmer beautifully on there, and it's a little detail. You could do it with any of the colors, but this one's really, I love the way it came out. What do you guys think? Sorry if you guys are a little choppy. I don't understand. I did a live before this, like I have a private live, and it went well. I just don't know why now. So I'm gonna stop moving so you can see. There you go. Not moving. And see that detail from the back. So yeah, that is a beautiful hairpiece, super simple. We did it in under an hour, I'm just gonna say. You know, the most complicated part is figuring out how you're gonna put it all together. Ow, ow, ow. And as you saw, you could just use a bobby pin. You could sew on a headband. And literally one bobby pin was holding that the whole time. And then it's a clean base. This is easy to hang if you wanted to. And yeah, this is lovely. I love it. And you could be creative with it. You know, if you have these little bases are perfect to create any type of look you're going for. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. If you do create your own headpiece in the future, please tag me. I would love to see it. My social media handles, for the most part, it's at Pinup Miami. Or you could tag Rockabillaque as well. But yeah, that is today's class. I want to give a big thank you to everyone who joined in today, and for everyone that gets involved in the comments and reaches out to ask questions. That truly just elevates it to the max, and I truly appreciate it. I have to sneeze. This is making me cry. But yeah, this is beautiful. Love it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Monday. If you have any suggestions, make sure to email me. You could also write it in the comments. And have a beautiful week. We survived the eclipse. I feel like some people thought it was going to be the end of the world. Oh, man. Didn't we learn anything with 2012? All right. And the 2000s and the Y2K. I feel like people forgot that people were panicking in the Y2K, but that was really bad. But that's another story for another day. If you're going to, well, I'm going to see you next week. So I'll talk to you next week and have a beautiful, I feel like I always go on a little tangent away from the end of the live. But till next time, stay safe. I love you guys and keep it rocking.